What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 28, and we start today's episode off with our second Europa League group stage game here as we take on Austria Vienna away from home, coming on the back of the first group stage win against Pauk in the last episode. You guys let me know in the comment section down below yesterday that it's not the initials that I called PAOK, it's actually Pauk. I can't pronounce it properly, but it's something like that, and thank you for correcting me in the last episode. And I apologise to Greek followers for getting it wrong yesterday, but we beat them in the last episode by 2-1, and our last game was the 3-1 victory against Hull City in the Premier League as well. So coming into the second group stage game, then taking on Austria Vienna away from home. The first couple of chances fell to the home side in this one. Victor Valdez making a couple of good saves and keeping the score at 0-0. But as you saw by my lineup going into this game, and the game against Pauk as well in the group opener, I picked another strong first 11 for this one, as I am taking this competition seriously, despite the fixture congestion it's going to bring us this year in the second season of this series. So a couple of early chances for the home side, but we would open the scoring 29 minutes in through Saido Berahino. A really quick little move there, going down the right hand side and then going from right to left. Eventually the former West Brom striker was played through 1-on-1, and he's had a good start to the season as well. You know, last season did struggle quite a bit, did come off the bench quite a lot as well, it should be noted, but this season I've played him up top, given him a strike partner as well, and now he's beginning to flourish. It's his first goal in Europe, and it makes it Austria Wien 0, Middlesbrough 1. So we take the lead in this game, and in the 33rd minute, a good chance for the home side to get back on level terms, but once again, Valdez makes another good save there. Still searching for his first clean sheet of the season as he makes the stop and keeps it at 1-0. And a couple minutes later, a good chance for us to double our lead. Callum Wilson received the ball just inside the area, and on the turn, went for goal the first time strike, but sadly, with the weaker left foot, dragged the shot wide of the post. So still 1-0. The home side would get themselves back on level terms, though, on the stroke of half time, and what a sensational strike this was here from just outside the area. It was a really nice goal, and Valdez made a couple of great saves early on in this game, but on the replay, maybe our Spaniard could have done a little bit better. The shot didn't have that much power on it, it wasn't the most accurate, and Valdez didn't really get across quickly enough there for my liking. It was a good goal, and it was a good strike, don't get me wrong, but I feel as though Valdez, after his heroics last season, probably should have at least got a hand to that. Instead, got absolutely nowhere near it. So the home side back on level terms, it was 1-1. Not much really happened in the second half. We did have a late chance here with 7 minutes to go to find an equalising goal. It fell to the right man as well, Callum Clutch Wilson, but sadly put his shot wide of the post and behind for a goal kick. And the final chance fell in the 89th minute, and just check out what happens here. As Austria Vienna surrender possession, it comes to Callum Wilson, who drills in a cross, and with basically the final kick of normal time before stoppage time, Luciano Vietto comes off the bench to win us the game and make it Austria Vienna 1, Middlesbrough 2. Callum Wilson is known for scoring late goals, this time got the setup for Vietto, and right now we're the kings of late goals, seriously. So many of our goals are coming in late game situations, but it's Vietto who rescues us all 3 points, not Callum Wilson, after the Argentine came on for Berahino. But check this out on the replay, you may have missed it first time, and it wouldn't be a surprise it happened so quickly, but just look what happens here, as Onuma comes in here, the number 4, Filopovic I think it is, for Austria Vienna, trips over Onuma on the floor. And a question for you, is this a foul? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I mean, you can see why some people might have thought that Onuma brought down the number 4 there, but for me, I didn't think that was a foul, but it was just AI stupidity at its finest. I mean, honestly, I said it on Twitter this afternoon, it was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the guy could have just walked around Onuma when he hit the deck and gone to the ball. He was a couple yards in front of Callum Wilson, but instead he tried to jump over him, then stood on top of the former Spurs man, and then dived forward. I mean, for me, that's not a foul. Let me know in the comment section down below if you disagree, don't you think it is a foul, but look at that, he just falls over. It was so stupid. All he had to do was walk around him and then hoof the ball away or put it down a touch or something, but instead he fell over like an idiot. Callum Wilson capitalises by not scoring the late goal this time, but setting it up. Luciano Vietto fires it in. It was a great take as well, as the cross was fizzed in with so much power, and puts the ball through the legs of the goalkeeper and ensures that we'll get the win by 2-1. So what a start to our Europa League group then. 2 wins from 2, very encouraging beginning, and I said that this group wouldn't be the easiest for us, you know, they're 3 decent teams, but I do believe that we can top this group, and if we can do it with a game or 2 to spare as well, what a big advantage that will be, and that's why I'm taking it so seriously as well. If you're a long-term sub of mine, you'll know when the Europa League comes around, I tend not to take it that seriously. I'll make a lot of changes for the games on Thursday night, just because for me, the league is always the biggest priority until the Champions League comes around, of course, but obviously, you know, with this season, the board wants to reach the semi-finals. And right now, what you're noticing too is that my manager rating is dropping quite a bit due to failing those financial objectives. So we've got to keep the board happy this season, because despite the success we're having, they may not want to keep us on if the manager rating continues to drop. So got to make sure we get to the semi-finals. That's what the board asks. And if we can get through the Europa League group and top it and do it with games to spare as well, we can then rest our players for the final game, or game or 2 games depending on how quick we qualify if we do. And that'll mean that in the league we can play our normal first 11 without any fitness problems. So that's why I'm taking it seriously. And again, what a start. It may be 2 late winners for us, but it's still 6 points at the end of the day. That's all we care about, and it's been a very good beginning. And with 4 games to go, we look as though we're the early favourites to top that Europa League group. Still following that, I look at the squad report right here, and also Kamada said he wasn't happy with his role at the club as well, before going into the second game of today's episode as we face Arsenal away at the Emirates Stadium. Now, of course, in real life, Arsenal are performing well and Middlesbrough are just above the relegation zone, but in the game, it appears to be the opposite. The 2 teams also met in real life yesterday in its exact fixture, and the game finished as a goalless draw. But with Arsenal being the lowest scoring team in the division in the game, and with us still searching for a clean sheet, I highly doubt this match will end up as a 0-0 draw. However, our last trip to London ended in defeat against Spurs, and that was our last away game in the league as well. So we'll be hoping to ensure we don't get beat for the second away game in a row and get a big win here. Come on, the Borough. Cazorla through towards El Nini. He'll find Chamberlain, and the Ox gives it towards Coquelin. Back inside towards Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Offload towards El Nini. Welbeck is through and finds the back of the net. And it takes just 10 minutes for the former Manchester United striker to open the scoring and kick the corner flag in celebration. And the wait for a clean sheet this season goes on. It was incisive passing. Welbeck received the ball. I just moved out of the way with Espinosa. Thought he was going to go to the left-hand side. Instead, ran straight through. Blast the ball into the near post. Is it time for Jordan Pickford? We can't play Valdez for the goal, but we need to change something. We can't defend this year. Arsenal take the lead, and it's a bad start. Cazorla for Arsenal, tackle, but Ramirez can't control, but he puts in a tackle himself, and Arsenal got to be careful because they've got a lot of bodies forward. If they give the ball away, we're going to be on the break. And now, right on cue, Vietto intercepts, and what a chance here. Vietto on the ball, got to play this right, holds it up, through towards Ramirez, surely the man of the moment, Gaston Ramirez, good save by Cech, and it should be clear line for a corner by Coquelin, and it is. That was a real let-off for Arsenal there. We got the ball back, they were in trouble, we had numbers, but I couldn't find the back of the net. And from the corner, Berahino gives it inside towards Menendez. He does well there. And Rabona tries to Rabona. And it will be cleared by Arsenal. It's Smolnikov finding Chamberlain back towards Coquelin. In space there finds Theo Walcott. Fantastic save by Victor Valdez. Low down to his right-hand side. Great stop there by the Spaniard. And it's still 1-0. Here's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the ball. Diego sticks with him, but still Chamberlain gets across into the centre. Welbeck denied by a brilliant save by Valdez, who pounces on the rebound and keeps us in this game. He may have conceded for another game, 10th in a row, or well, maybe not 10th in a row because he didn't play in the League Cup, did he? But he's made a big save there, and if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this game. Another good stop by the Spaniard, trying to prove his worth to the team. As Vietto finds Adama, who takes it around his man here, Adama, and gets inside to shoot. And it's a great save by Cech. It will drop towards Daron, through towards Menendez, and Cech with the save keeps it at 1-0. We've got to score, otherwise we're going to lose here. Come on. Oh, mistake by Xhaka, giving it straight towards Wilson. Through towards Adama, towards Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson chips into the centre. Menendez's header gets in. Diego Menendez in stoppage time, I think, has made it 1-1. And Diego has rescued a point for the Borough. Arsenal with an absolute howler at the back. Surrender possession. Wilson comes off the bench. Crosses the ball in. Picks out Diego, who wins the header. And Diego Menendez, with his 3rd of the season, gets a big goal. Arsenal 1, Middlesbrough 1. We've equalised late on, and we will rescue a point courtesy of the youngster. Granit Xhaka's poor touch, surrender possession, and after Wilson got the ball down the right-hand side, just like on Thursday, he doesn't go for goal, he's not that greedy, he crosses the ball into his teammate, and this time it's not Vietto, but it's Diego Menendez that will surely make sure we get the point. But, as we're deep into stoppage time, Arsenal have won a corner. Can we defend this to force everyone forward for it? In it goes to the centre, Welbeck controls the goal scorer, back towards Kieran Gibbs, in space here Gibbs goes for goal, good save by Victor Victor Valdez. And that will do it. Final score at the Emirates: Arsenal 1, Middlesbrough 1. The home side struggles continue in the Premier League, in the game at least. But for us, a big point earned, courtesy of Diego Menendez, heading in the Callum Wilson cross, finding the back of the net. I think Czech should have done better, but we won't mind. It's a point for the Borough, and we'll take it. I thought it was a really balanced game, to be honest. Both sides deserved something from it, so a draw, in my opinion, was the right result. And for man of the match, a difficult one to give, but I think I'll give it to Welbeck. He scored their goal and caused me problems all game long. And for moment of the match, Granit Xhaka surrendered possession, Adama found Callum Wilson, and deep into stoppage time, Diego Menendez comes up big, winning the header, heading it into the turf and over Petr Cech, past the former Chelsea goalkeeper, to score his third of the season and his biggest of his career so far. What a moment, and what a massive goal that was for us. And that will end this episode of Career Mode as well, guys, so a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. A big thank you for all the support on my 4 videos uploaded this weekend. I hope you've enjoyed them. There'll be another 2 coming your way tomorrow as well. But thank you for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do consider leaving a like. Much love to you, and hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.